Hello my lovies and welcome back to my channel. I know my eyes look very extra today. I've just done a tutorial using the Be Perfect Carnival palette, which will probably be up after this video, so stay tuned for that. Today though, I am talking about makeup products that I am going to either buy or say bye to. And I had a big list, a list the length of my arm of makeup products I wanted to talk about today. So the one thing I just do want to say first is it's not technically a brand new product, but it is a product that I already own, and it's the Tarte Shape Tape. And I just want to let you guys know that they've released a ton of new colors. I think there is 30 shades now in the Tarte Shape Tape, and they've released really light ones all the way up to really dark ones. I think 61H Espresso is the deepest, and then the lightest is 8B Porcelain Beige. Light medium, that's my shade. So just to let you know guys, they have now 30 shades. I thought that might be of interest to you, and I always buy that. So the first makeup product I actually want to talk about is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Diamond Ball Out Highlighter, and it is a silver highlight. The thing about this highlighter is that actually 100% of the proceeds or the sales of it are going to the Clara Lionel Foundation, which was founded by Rihanna in 2012. And she founded this because it helps to support and funds for groundbreaking and effective education and emergency response programs around the world. So that's unbelievable that all the proceeds of that kilowatt highlighter are going to an organization set up by Rihanna to help others. So that kilowatt highlighter looks amazing. It's not my personal favorite. I did see it and thought it was an eyeshadow at first, not gonna lie. What I'd love to see her do at some stage is put the gold and the silver highlighter in like a 2-pan split highlighter palette, like what she does with her other kilowatt highlighters. I would definitely buy it then, because at least you feel like you could use both of them as eyeshadows. Because for my skin tone, I'm definitely not deep enough to pull off a silver highlight. For deeper skin tones, I'd say it would look amazing, but for me it won't. So I won't be picking it up, but I do like the fact it goes to, like, the proceeds go to a charity. She had Trophy Wife and this one, which is called Diamond Ball Out, in a split pan. I would definitely buy them. I'd love that, but maybe in the future she might. But for now, I will be saying bye to that. I do like the fact it is for charity, but it's just not something I could ever wear. The next thing is, I'm so out of the loop, but Kylie's turning 21, or has turned 21. I'm not really sure when her birthday is, but she released the 21 collection, which has a really cool eyeshadow palette. Now guys, this is the first time I've seen Kylie's collection actually having something that I considered possibly purchasing. It is a neutral palette, but it does have pops of colour in it. Like, there's a bright blue, a pink, and there's kind of like chrome shades, like a silver and a gold chrome kind of shade. It does look really nice. They also have a matte black. It would be one of the only purchases I'd probably make from the 21 collection, but I do think the eyeshadow palette looks interesting, and I'm not saying no to it just yet. There are other products in the collection which do look really cool. She has lipsticks, but they come in like coloured packaging, and she's got Flirtini. Does anyone remember that from Sex and the City? Flirtini. Carrie's like, I have been away for a week and they have a new drink. But yeah, Flirtini, Rumour, August, Calm, Birthday Behaviour, and Rager. They're all the names of the lipsticks from what I can see there, and they do look really nice. I just will be passing on the lipsticks, but I do like the look of the eyeshadow palette. But anyway, Kylie's turned 21. This next palette is something I am buying 100,000,000%. It's from Beauty Bakerie, and it's called the Milk and Honey palette. Beauty Bakerie are absolutely amazing. Their whole theme behind their makeup products are incredible. It's an indie brand, which I think is great when an indie brand is doing really well. And they are on Beauty Bay. That's where I buy my Beauty Bakery products, but I just love the theme around all the products, all like baked goods. And I have their setting powder that I absolutely love, which is called the Flower Setting Powder, and it comes like a flower bag. It's just so cute. The products are just amazing. But she's created a highlighter palette which has Oh Honey, Queen Being, Spoiler Alert, and Be Sweet highlighters in it, and they look amazing. There's 3 highlighters I could definitely wear. One of them is a little bit too deep for me. So also, if there's any products that I mentioned in this video and you want to know releases, I leave it all in the description as well, because it's hard to keep up with the release dates of things. Like, some things have come out, some things are still to come out, but I will 100% be buying that palette. It looks amazing. Next up, I want to talk about Too Faced. Too Faced are collaborating with the Dry Bar. Dry Bar is a hair care range, which is kind of like an unusual pairing, I think, but I just think it's a very interesting collab that they're coming out. So they're coming out with a glitter spritz Dry Bar spray. So basically you spray it in your hair and it puts glitter into your hair. Do you remember you used to do that when you were kids? Absolutely loved doing that, and I always had like glitter hair. Like, I'd get my mum to braid my hair and put glitter spray in it, and I remember Lisa and I used to love that. And also the theme is all kind of around like glitter as well. So they have created 10 new lipsticks which are all kind of like glittery like duochrome, some of them, and they look quite cool. Like there's like metallic shades and stuff, not something I'm interested in. But they also have an eyeshadow palette, and I'm very interested in the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette looks amazing. Like it looks really, really, really nice. So the eyeshadow palette has 21 shades, but they also have like a black and a white shade at the end. And do you remember the glitter palette they came out with? And I remember saying about the glitter palette at the time, I was like, I'm never going to use it. What the hell would I want that for? And I actually feel like I dip into that palette quite regularly. And this one looks really, really, really nice. So they have like, I think it's like a matte themed and like a more shimmery theme underneath it. It looks really nice. From what I can see in the pictures, it looks amazing. Now the other collection they're coming out with is called Tutti Frutti collection. So they have all these collections that are all themed around obviously fruit, which looks amazing. I mean, Sweet Peach palette did amazing things for them, and then they had the peach collection. Now they kind of have like a fruit themed, which looks actually really, really nice. They have new lip glosses coming out, which I want, and they're kind of like those like shimmery kind of glittery lip glosses, which I'm really into now at the moment. I'm so glad lip glosses are making a comeback, because I was never really that into liquid lipsticks ever. Like I just never really got onto that bandwagon. Even though they're a massive thing, everybody uses them. I was more of a lip gloss girl. They have Do You primers, they have highlighting sticks, they have duo blushes, they have a ton of different stuff, guys, and I'm looking at it here on the website and I'm just so into it. So they also have an eyeshadow palette in this collection. It's all themed around raspberries and pineapples and bananas and just every sort of fruit you can think of. It looks amazing. There's cherries on the packaging as well. It just looks really, really, really nice. So I'm interested in picking up that collection from Too Faced. I feel like Too Faced was kind of like a miss for me for a while, so I'm glad to see that they're actually creating something that I'm more interested in purchasing than the collections that they've had in the past. This is definitely something I'm more interested in. I love the fruit themed. Oh, it's just amazing. Obviously, Colourpop are releasing the Zodiac collection with Kathleen Lights. That's already on Colourpop at the moment. Just if you are wondering, they have an eyeshadow palette, they have liquid lipsticks and lipsticks as well. So you can pick them up at the moment. They look amazing. I'm probably going to say goodbye to this because I just feel like I have enough eyeshadow palettes at the moment to keep me going. And this is nothing really I don't have. Like I'm going to just show you the Be Perfect palette that I've been using lately or used today. It kind of has an awful lot of those shades in it. So even though it is Kathleen Lights and I love her, I'm not keen on this eyeshadow palette. But the liquid lipsticks look nice, and the lipsticks I did check to see could I purchase them today, and they're actually out of stock, so maybe I will go back. Now there's another palette coming out from a brand that I don't know. It's called RLG. I've never heard of it before. I'm presuming it's an indie brand. I don't know too much about where it's been sold, but I will try and link down information in the description bar below because I've just come across it just on Trend Moods, their Instagram, just there now, so I usually research a little bit more into the products I'm talking about. They're 9-pan eyeshadows. They have 6 shimmery shades and 3 mattes in them. They do look really, really pretty. From RLG Cosmetic, I don't have any more information as of yet, but I will try and link something down below when I come across it. The next brand I want to talk about is KKW. They're releasing a new eyeshadow palette. There's lip liners and lipsticks. Eyeshadow palette's very basic. Looks like the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. Looks very similar to it. I will be saying bye to that. The lip liners and lipsticks remind me a little bit of the Gigi Hadid collection that came out there with Maybelline. Looks very similar in packaging, and even the colours are a bit similar, so I will probably say goodbye to that because I feel like when the Maybelline Gigi Hadid collection came out, I passed on it at the time because I had so many similar products in my collection, so that's probably why I will pass on this one as well. Obviously, we do know Beauty Blender brought out their own foundation, which hasn't gone without its own controversy. I am not by any means excluded from most makeup brands. Like there is very few makeup brands that I can't buy from because I don't have my colour in their collection. We'll say like Catrice in the summertime, I can't wear any of their foundations that don't match me. Essence sometimes as well, I have that issue with them as well. But I could not imagine the frustration. What happened with Tarte and what happens with a lot of other makeup brands is they don't include everybody. And it happened with Too Faced as well. It had to take someone like a massive YouTuber, Jackie Aina, to actually, you know, reach out to them and say, I want to collab with you guys to bring out foundations that match my skin color and girls and guys of the same skin color as me or deeper. Like, I mean, that's crazy that a YouTuber had to do that. It is great that they do have that much influence, but I think it's very sad that, you know, makeup brands are not being inclusive of everybody. And you would have thought that Beauty Blender would have learned from all those other brands and come out with an exclusive range to include as many people as possible. They have something like 32 foundations in their collection, and from what I can see online, there are 4 dark shades, 1 really deep out of those. And then the rest, there's like 2 tan shades and then a shade that looks like it would match me when I have a tan, which is near the end of the colour spectrum that they've released. It's just not good enough. Every single shade looks the same. I think it was Amanda Ensing and Jeffree Star did the review on it, and they had the whole pure package, and to be honest, the majority of the shades look porcelain. I understand that some people say, yeah, but there's a lot of, you know, pale skin people, and you know, you have to include everybody. If you have to include everybody, then not everybody in the whole world has pale skin. Some brands, I find it frustrating when I can't get my foundation colour because it's too pale, and that's only in the summer months when I'm gone up to like an NC 40. Like, that's not even that deep. Like, it's really not. So I could not imagine the frustration. I won't be buying the Beauty Blender foundation unless they start releasing more colours, because what is the point of me reviewing it when it's not including everybody in the product? You know, not everyone can buy it. I did mention the Carnival palette earlier. I'm mentioning it again. That is available again on Beauty Bay, and I already bought it, obviously. And the next product is actually from BH Cosmetics. They're coming out with new lip glosses. They're liquid linens, so they're between a lipstick and a gloss, which I don't know how that works. Liquid lipstick, sorry, and a gloss. Don't know how that works, but I would be 100% buying them because the shades look amazing. There's a really deep, dark red burgundy kind of shade that I've never seen before, and they've like an orange kind of colour in it as well. A couple of pinks and nudes in it, and I'm definitely going to pick them up because BH Cosmetics super affordable, and those shades look amazing. Now, Juvia's Place, just to let you guys know, it's coming to Ulta, and they're releasing a couple of new palettes and a couple of new products as they release to Ulta, which is fantastic. So the new palette is called the Afrique palette, and it looks lovely. It's a really nice looking palette, but to be honest, it's just something I'm not going to be buying, guys. I just really, you know, again, the bright yellows, bright orange, bright green. I have one palette that kind of has all those things, and I don't need it from something else. I wouldn't dip into it regularly enough, but it does look beautiful. They're also releasing 2 blushes, a really deep blush, kind of like a reddy blush, and then more of like a peachy shade. And then they also have a liquid lipstick coming out as well. But correct me if I'm wrong, but did they have liquid lipsticks before? I thought they were known mostly for their eyeshadows, which are super pigmented and really great quality. Now, guys, this is interesting because I just got a PR package this morning from Essence, and I thought I'd talk a little bit more about it. They are creating a new matte collection. They have discontinued nearly their whole line. Sorry, I have an itchy ear. They're discontinuing nearly their whole makeup line. I don't know what is happening, but they are releasing a ton of new primers. They've these new Prime and Studio primers. So they have a green one, this charcoal one, and then they have like a more luminous one. This is obviously for mattifying. I use it today and it's lovely. They have these new foundations coming out. These are the Insta Perfect Liquid Makeup, which I will try. But again, this one's way too light for me. I need a deeper shade, so there's an issue straight off the bat. But they have a ton of colours coming out, which I'm so excited about. They've, I think, 10 shades coming out. Now, the deepest shade does look like a caramel shade, so again, not really that inclusive. I'm excited that they are including more shades, and obviously they might expand the range, although they should be coming out with it initially. The other products they are coming out with are the Camouflage Healthy Glow Concealer, and then they've created a matte one of this. So this is the Healthy Glow, and they have a matte, and they have 3 different shades. It looks like it can cover up tattoos. I've already placed a bit of this on my hand today, and it's pretty full coverage. Hope you guys can see that there. It's really full coverage, so I'm interested to get my shade in that and actually try the colour. But look how, like, it just blends right out. It's amazing, but it's too light for me, sadly, at the moment. They're coming out with new eyeshadow palettes. They've 4 in the range. I've got one here, Too Glam to Give a Damn, which looks like this. They remind me of the MAC eyeshadow palettes. They look so pretty. I can't wait to try them out. So they have 4 of those type of palettes coming out, and 2 highlighters. This is the Go for the Glow highlighting palette. So these are the shades that this comes in. So there's 3 shades there. They're definitely not the most wearable shades in the whole entire universe. The middle shade, that one there in the end, being an exception, but they are something different, and I do feel like Essence are really trying their hardest, and they're being really innovative and inventive and coming out with new products all the time, which I always am excited about. And then from Essence to their sister company Catrice are coming back out with the Prime and Fine Poreless Blurring Primer. They've called it the Goodbye Pores now, so they've just renamed it, and I will definitely be buying that as well, and I'll be buying more of the Essence products too. Finally, Becca are coming out with the Skin Love collection, and they've got a Glow Elixir, a new weightless blur foundation, and then a glow stick and a glow stick. So they've got 3 new products coming out. From what I can see on the PR, they have 5 deep shades, they have 6 kind of light shades, and then like all the medium shades in the middle. So they have kind of a good range. Not amazing again, but they have, at least they're trying a little bit better than, we'll say, the likes of Beauty Blender. I'll definitely try the new range from Becca. I'd love to give them a go. I don't have that many Becca products. I have their highlighters, but I'd like to give their skin products a go, because I think from what I can see, it like a blur foundation, it sounds really nice, and the packaging looks very similar to the It Cosmetics CC cream, which I love that foundation. So, or it's a CC cream, but I use it as a foundation. So I would definitely like to give the Becca Skin Love range a go. The Glow Elixir looks nice as well. I would be interested in purchasing from that. I said final product, and I'm actually after seeing something else, guys. NYX are coming out with new foundations. Oh my god. These are called the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. So there is 46 shades in the range. Good for you, NYX. 11 light shade, good for your undertones. I can see an awful lot of yellow. I can see pink. I can see neutral undertones. So they have definitely pulled it out of the bag, NYX. That's how it's done when you do foundation. Good work. So I will definitely give that a go. After that, then I think that's everything up to date. Yes. So that is your up-to-date news on makeup and buying and buying. I have a lot of new products that I want to pick up, guys. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of new things coming out that I want to pick up. So I'm really going to have to be selective. It's not good for me to be like, oh yeah, there's loads of new products to buy. Let's just buy them all, because I tend to go ham on makeup and then be like, now I have too much. What do I do with it all? So I have to be selective in what I actually purchase. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything I mentioned today that you want me to review. Last time I did this, I was talking about the Norvina palette and that I didn't want to buy it. And so many of you went mad and you were like, you need to try it. So I ended up breaking down and buying it. And I was dead set. That was on my no buy list. And then I purchased it. So you guys are total enablers. If there's anything you want to see from today's video or anything you think I should be buying, please let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll love yous and leave yous, and hope you're all well. I will talk to you in my next one. Bye, guys.